Oh my god, I'm so ugly. Don't get scared, you guys. I'm gonna look much better at the end of this video. Go ahead and still stay tuned. First and foremost, I got this cleanser from Ulta. Hopefully it zooms in right now. It is canceling right now. So this is a new product that I got from Ulta. I need a better cleanser. My skin is so hideous and very, very dry, very, very clogged up or poured up. I don't know what's the word, but it's a nice cleanser. It gives me hope. Hopefully this will work out for my skin. Next, after that, I've been into the lime and the yellow. I have no idea. I got a new brush. This is a neon greenish blush. It's actually for foundation, and I got it for my foundation because I kind of don't like using my what's it called, a sponge all the time. It just makes me feel dirty. I rather have a brush. So we're gonna try this brush today actually. And then I got more sponges. My favorite sponges are from elf, so I did got 2 more sponges, and I also got a concealer sponge. If you guys have not used this concealer sponge, what is you doing? This concealer sponge is actually very, very, very soft and really good for the eyes, and I really like this little egg shape little sponge. It's actually very, very lasting to my own opinion. And after that, I got 3 lipsticks. As you guys know, I actually bought 7 lipsticks of this brand, but they were all tampered with, and I didn't know that. I actually got a little pimple on my lip when I did the lipstick review. So you guys have seen that video. Girl, that scared me. I didn't wear lipstick for at least a week because I got a huge pimple. I think it was here, and I got a pimple. So we got this one, which obviously the tape's still over it, so that's a good hope. We're gonna use one of these. I got Pica-Show, and this is the NYX Lingerie XXL from Maybelline. Is it NYX Cosmetics? Girl, I just literally said it. NYX Lingerie XXL, and this is called Pica-Show. And then I have this color right here. This color, I don't know what's the name of it. It is called Hot Caramel. So I'm gonna use the brown one today because I really want to, and this is a much darker brown. I kind of been wanting a dark brown lipstick, so that's why I chose this one. And this one is called Going Desnuda. Oh my god, in English that would be Going Naked. So I don't know what's up with this dark color, but that's an interesting name. So this is the really, really dark brown. I don't know, I just got intrigued about a dark brown lipstick, so I want to know how that looks like. After that, I got another eyeliner. You already know it's my favorite. This is probably my 10th bottle or 10th liner, so it's my favorite one. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Probably not today. I don't feel like doing it's very, very simple, like regular look. Okay. And then I got a new mascara. I have never ever tried this mascara before, but I couldn't find my actual mascara, which is called Bambi from Maybelline. It was out of stock, so I ended up choosing this one because I actually am out of mascara, and I need something that gives me plumpness, something that gives me volume, you know what I'm saying? But after that, I got this beautiful little cute bottle from Strawberry. It's actually a primer. I'm gonna try it out today. We're gonna see if it works out. The other primer is really, really good, but it's been clogging up my pores like crazy. So let me know if you had that effect with this one right here, which is Neutrogena. It was really good in the beginning. It really made my pores super disappeared, and it was really good. And then I don't know, they start getting clogged up, And then I got another foundation brush from elf. So that one's from Diggle and something Real Techniques, and this is from elf. So I got 2 brushes actually. So I got these 2 brushes for, I think this is a better thumbnail, so I'm gonna use that as a thumbnail. But I got these 2 new brushes for foundation. I'm actually curious to use this one, but I'm curious to use okay, we're gonna use this one because it looks more promising. I got that one mainly for the color, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and start with that. First and foremost, let's use the primer. How is the primer? So this is how the primer looks like, you guys. It's a little strawberry moment. And then after that, I got some new lashes. I have not been wearing lashes, and these are the new ones that are called BBL. So it's like your lashes had a BBL because they're super long. Look at that, you guys. Wow. And I thought they were really cute, so we're gonna see how they look like. I actually do feel like wearing lashes today, so we might wear some lashes today. I just feel like feeling like basic but with lashes, you know what I'm saying? And then I got these new ones that came out, and they come with little shimmers. As you guys see, it has little stars, little little pearls. I don't know the situation, but it's supposed to give you this effect that you see in the back. So you're gonna have all the little you see the little thingy right here, that it's gonna have like little stars hanging. I don't know how I'm gonna stick those, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna add the little stars like in my inner corner, like everywhere, just make it look dazzled, you know what I'm saying? So make it look cute. So that's what I'm planning to do with those lashes. But I think I'm gonna wear, this ones are called BBL Mija, so it's called Mija. So I think it's more like a Latin name. Obviously it is a Latin name, so it's more, I need to clean my vanity, but oh no, I need to clean this vanity so bad, you guys. Oh no, my lashes are hiding in the back. Oh, they fell on the back. I get annoyed. Okay, we might wear these ones today. I have so much products right here in front of me. Very, very excited to play with makeup. Let's play with makeup. Let's start off really, really quick. We are 7 minutes in. I hope you guys stick around and you guys are still watching my video. Let's chat because I don't want to bore you guys just putting my sheet in our chat. That's why I like to do live. So let's go ahead and do this. I like to do lives because I like to chat with you guys, but I did a live right now and absolutely no one was in the live right now. The mirror is right behind me, so if you guys see, how is she doing that? The mirror is right behind me. Ooh, it feels like a lotion. It's Glow Serum Hello Good Stuff. I like the texture of this one better. Oh, and it smells like strawberries, you guys. It smells like strawberry. I like this texture better because the Neutrogena, it's kind of grainy. So when I put it on my face, I feel like, what's it called? I feel like I'm putting rice and it feels grainy and I feel like it's clogging up my pores. And this feels really, really soft and very kind of dewy. And apparently it's very popular. I got it. It was right there in the Essence section. So let's see how that works. If it works, this is going to be my main 2 primer. I am trying to stick to a primer, you know what I'm saying? So let's do that. Let's go ahead and hit our base. Today we're not gonna do a super crazy girl, what is wrong with me? Go, get your shit together. Go. Let's go ahead and start with our eyebrows. Eyebrows, as always, I use NYX Cosmetics, and we're gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm gonna do that off the camera because that takes a while. I'll be right back when the eyebrows is done. Alright guys, I went ahead and did added this thing because I just felt kind of nudie, kind of naked, and every time I raise my arms to get something, y'all see my armpits, you know. Armpits are very dark armpits, like hello, dark armpits. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit about stuff, okay? Because I don't want to bore you guys, and maybe that's the reason why my videos don't do so good when I do makeup videos, because something's off, you know. I'm kind of quiet, kind of don't do stuff, you know. I don't talk about anything, so I'm gonna treat it like I'm in a live and I'm just talking, and hopefully you guys are interested in the conversation, okay? So let's talk relationships, okay? I kind of want to talk about this because a lot of you guys opened up to me about questions that you guys had about relationships, and I wouldn't say I'm the best advice person ever. Hold on, why is this thing so low-key? Like, is that better or something? I don't know. I really want you guys to see my makeup, so I hope this is good. But yeah, you guys, a lot of you guys opened up about how the questions that you guys were asking me, and I really felt warm in my heart because you guys were asking me for my opinion, and that really matters to me. If you guys ever want advice on relationships, go ahead, by all means, ask me down below. If you are going through a heartbreak right now, go ahead and comment down below, and I can share what you can do to obviously move in those steps to move on. Obviously, I'm not a professional whatsoever, but this is what helped me get over my 5-year relationship after being hurt over cheating, okay? I'm still a little stuck there, like just like my boyfriend tells me all the time. I do a lot compare my relationships, and he's not the only one that's told me this. My other boyfriends have told me this too. Like, not that I have other boyfriends, but like my ex-boyfriends. That sounded wrong. My other boyfriends, ex-boyfriends, also were telling me that too. So I kind of maybe know where he's coming from or why it bothers him. So let's do our foundation. We're gonna do simple look. We're gonna use this new brush right here, and it's called Elf, and we're gonna go ahead and unbox this like right here on live. Oh, my mom's awake. I gotta leave before my mom gets out because then she starts making me clean, and we don't like that. I don't want to clean my days off. Like, I already clean my section, but sometimes she makes me clean other stuff. So this is my shade right here. This is Maybelline 24 Fresh Hourwear. If you guys been asking about my favorite foundation, it is this one right here. Again, you're gonna hear a lot of sounds because my mom never cares when I'm filming. She's just very rowdy. And yeah, this is the shade 460, and this is my favorite one. And yeah, let's apply it. I've never done using this brush, so let's go ahead and apply it. So let's do a little little close-up moment. This is how the brush looks like. Very, very fluffy, very soft. So let's see how that works out for us. Let's put one drop here. Just start with the brush to see what that does. You know what I'm saying? So let's start with the brush, and I do have a mirror behind me, so let's dab it first. It's very, very soft compared to my other brush that I have, and I can't really see if it's doing anything because I'm very far away from my mirror. I really am not liking this. I look kind of wonkers, but I don't have a cute little hold on. All right guys, sorry about that. I have to go and change that because that just looked really awkward, but I think this looks better maybe. I don't know. So I'm gonna get a little closer so you guys can see, and also so I can see what I'm doing because I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest. I just applied the putty, and it's not putty, is Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer in the strawberry scent, and I'm going ahead and apply the foundation now. And it does feel soft. I do love a soft brush, because like I said, we're just trying to do like a soft glam. We're not trying to go like super crazy. I hope this is, why do I look so white? I hate when the camera does that, to be honest. And it's not like the ring light is that bright, you know. So this is how it looks like, you guys. You can see my pores. I really have very, very large pores, but I do like it. It feels really soft on the skin. Ooh, that was a close-up, you guys. If that would have gone on my pants, that would have been game over. I would have been so mad, and I'm not gonna go out. So it does feel soft on the skin. I love that. Okay, elf, you is doing a good job. And I'm just packing this up. There's girls that kind of just twirl it around like this. I don't know, I can't do that for some reason. It doesn't feel right. I feel like just packing it like that, just slowly and softly working my way closer to the face. But I don't know how girls do it when they're just twirling around the brush. And I'm just softly just fading it out to the neck, because you don't forget the neck. Some girls do their ears, some girls don't. I personally don't like to do my ears. My ears are already super crusty, girl. But yeah, I don't know, talking about relationships, how can you tell when a guy's cheating on you? Let's talk about that. How can you tell when a guy's cheating on you? I think a lot of girls, a lot of you guys, not a lot, but some of you guys asked me that in the live. How can you tell when a guy's cheating on you? It's very, very hard, to be honest. My boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, again, going back to the relationship, because the only experience that I have that he cheated on me, again, my boyfriend thinks that, yeah, I talk about it too much, but it's just the biggest experience that hit me so hard and actually changed who I am. So it does matter. It's a very important experience that I went through, and me not talking about it makes it seem like I'm not over it. So when I talk about it, it's because I'm over it, and it's easy for me to talk about it. So when did I know that my first boyfriend was cheating on me? Okay, when did I know? I actually didn't know. I didn't know he was cheating on me. I didn't even consider it that he was cheating on me. He didn't consider it that he was cheating on me. So at the end of August of my age, when I was 24, I believe I was the age 24, I forgot the year, we moved in. We decided to move in, and by all means, all this was done by yours truly. I went and looked for the apartment. I went on a hunt, and I said, you know, girl. Okay, I didn't say that to my ex, but you know, I didn't talk like that back then. But I was like, you know, I'm gonna go get, you know, numbers to see if we could get an apartment, you know. And I found one. It was $1,000 for a studio, but this studio was very interesting because it had its own kitchen, it had its own bathroom. So even though it didn't have a closet, you know, it had also a wall / living room. So it was a really unique, what's it called? It was a very unique, you would say, studio, because it looked really cute and it was kind of spacious and big. I think it was like 500 square feet, 500 and 500, or 600 and 600. I'm not quite sure. I forgot. But anyways, it was $1,000 flat. I gave $2,000 down payment, and we started moving in. First month was amazing. You know, we were like getting along together. You know, he was going to work, I was going to work. We were happy. We always had arguments about his female friends. So that's a red flag right there. If your boyfriend has a lot of female friends. sometimes is very, very good because they look rather like just kind of like guy friends. But when the girl, especially if the girl is very, very, very pretty, you're always gonna have an insecurity. Always. Even into today, if my boyfriend gets a friend that's so pretty, I'm gonna have like a little insecurity. It happens. Like, you're a girl. Like, sometimes you can't help it but compare yourself to what the other girl has. Of course, in my current relationship, it hasn't happened. I don't have any comparison issues. Even if he does get female friends, I really don't care for them because I think I'm done caring for that. I don't know. I think if he ends up cheating, he ends up cheating. Like, it's gonna hurt me, but you can't control men, you know. So he had a female friend. Actually, she wasn't even that pretty, but she was pretty. And me knowing how I was back then, I was so insecure back then, and I still have insecurities here and there. I'm completely honest. I feel like I'm 75% confident. I'm not there yet. I still have a lot insecurity issues, okay? But it's a work in progress, you know what I'm saying? I am loving this brush, you guys, just letting you know. Wowzers. Girl, this is it for real. Wow. Okay, I am liking this. Okay, let's done with that because I'm like buffing up the foundation, and let's go ahead and do the concealer. So yeah, so one time he decided to leave his notebook behind. So if you guys don't know, my ex-boyfriend used to cook. So he used to work for the Cheesecake Factory, and he was one of the top chefs that was cooking the food. He did have like a little notebook situation where he had all his recipes, and he was like, you know what, he was dumb, I guess. He left his little notebook behind, and I was cleaning that day. As you know, around that time I had the graveyard shift, so I worked from midnight to 8 a.m. so I would be off really early, just heading home, you know, the such. And when I got home, I started cleaning, you know, like always. I was a very clean freak, like always, and I started cleaning and all the stuff, you know, and I found his little notebook. I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. He has little recipes here, you know. And I was like wondering, like, oh, maybe I could learn to cook something, you know, trying to like win this guy over. And guess what I found? This is an interesting way of cheating, I guess you would supposedly say. Kind of cringy, kind of weird, but I guess a little romantic for her and him. Like I said, I'm over it, so I don't mind talking about it. It doesn't hurt me. But he had wrote a little phrase basically in his little recipe notebook. He said, I don't know, it was like a poem. I can't remember everything, but he was describing the girl, that she would have pale skin, long black wavy hair, very beautiful, that her skin was very beautiful against the sun, and she looked like I don't know, he was saying like super nice things about her. And I was like, this clearly is not me, because I'm dark, you know, I'm dark, and at the time I was blonde, so that wasn't me. I was like, okay, who is he talking about, or what's going on? And I was like, wait a minute. And then my heart dropped, like, there's no way he's cheating on me. There's no way, because my ex was very, very, very obsessed with me, like so obsessed, you guys, very obsessed. This is gonna be a long video, maybe 20 minutes, so I'm so sorry, but makeup takes time, you know what I'm saying? And I am stopping here or there so y'all don't get bored, but it's gonna be a simple look, so it should be like 30 minutes, okay? So I decided to, like, you know, ask him. This is where things went down. Again, I was so confused that he was cheating on me, because he was so obsessed with me, you guys. Like, where are you? He will always call me, he will text me good morning, kind of like the same thing like my boyfriend does, text me, calls me, all that stuff. That's why I have no doubt in my mind that any guy that you're with has the ability to cheat. Obviously, it's their choice if they decide to cheat. If they are happy with you and they are happy in the relationship, they're not going to cheat. And even if they fall in love with someone else, they have the actual courtesy of letting you know, hey, I'm actually liking someone else, and I'm telling you this because we can't continue our relationship any further. But it's very hard for a guy to be like that. Is it not? Actually, girls are more upfront when they don't want something. Not saying they don't cheat, because women cheat as well, okay? This goes vice versa. But yeah, you guys, I end up crying, bawling that day when I read the little recipe. At the end, he said, I cannot choose this woman because I am in love with me, with like Yuli. She put my name there. She is amazing, she has done so much for me, yada yada yada, just kind of saying like I feel bad for her. That was his reason, that he felt bad for me and he couldn't leave me. So even though he was falling in love with this other girl, he felt bad for me, and that's the reason why he couldn't leave me. So he still kept pursuing this other girl. Now I'm not siding with him and saying, oh my god, what he did to me was okay, because he was still looking out for me. It was not okay. He should have told me this and saved my money from actually moving in with him, because apparently he liked her a little way longer than we moved in. So that's what got me a little angry. So after that, I did ask him. I had a nightmare because I was thinking about him cheating so much that I did had a nightmare, and I saw the girl. I didn't see the face, but it was a girl with long hair, and I think it was because of the description that I read. And I asked him, are you seeing someone else, or do you like someone else? And his response was this: how did you know? My heart dropped to the floor. I was like, how did I know? That told me so much. Yes, it's true that he was actually liking someone else. So my heart dropped, you guys. I was just completely in tears, and I was so infuriated. And I said, who is it? You know, I'm not the type to fight for a guy. I would not fight for him whatsoever, but I wanted answers. Who is it? Who are you talking to? You know? So then he said that it was a girl from work, and he didn't want to say the name. He thought I was gonna do something. I was like, boy, you're not that good that I'm gonna like fight for you. I don't fight for no one, you guys. I'm a type of person that walks away from the problem most of the time. I shouldn't do that either, but it's just how I am. I don't like confrontation. I'd rather just cry on my own, be by myself, you know, stuff like that. So then I asked him who it was. He said it was someone from work, and that he really like didn't want to do anything, that they didn't do anything, but I couldn't trust that at that point anymore. So I just decided to just ask him, what does he want to do? And then he said like, oh, he wanted to leave. And keep in mind, we just have moved in. We had like 5 months living together. Obviously in that moment I said, whatever do you want to do, we're gonna do. So he decided to not sleep that night at the house, and he left to his mom's house. And I started crying, you guys. I started crying so bad. And in that second, his mom's house was just another street away from our house, so I went after him. And this is complete honest. I'm not gonna say, oh, I was a shit, like, you know, I dumped his ass. No, I went after him and I begged him to not leave me. I told him, please don't leave me. Like, we have 5 years together, we're engaged, we're actually engaged as well. He proposed to me, so we were engaged, soon to be married or whatever. So I begged him. He said, you're just embarrassing yourself, like, don't do this, you're gonna make this harder for me, you know, etc, etc, etc. So after he refused to come back to the house, I came back home alone, and I started crying again. After that, we got into a huge argument because he started throwing money at me, saying that he was gonna pay for whatever it said that I needed, and So I threw the money back at him, and I said, I don't need your money, I never did, and I've always been independent. And I guess I kind of pissed him off, and I was like, Anyways, arguments, irrelevant arguments. And then eventually I end up asking my dad to help me move out of the house, and I moved out. Speed forwarding, a month or 2 months later, the girl reached out to me, and she said, why am I still talking to her boyfriend? I guess at the time they became a thing already. So she asked me, why am I still talking to her boyfriend? And I was like, what are you talking about? I haven't talked to him in a while. And then she said that he still had my contact in his phone or whatever saved, and I already had deleted him. I also had deleted my number multiple times because he kept trying to reach out to me. And I said, look, I can't control what he does, that's your problem now, like, you know. And I was still nice to the girl, and I said, look, I would advise you to just like actually be upfront with him. He's the type of guy that's not going to tell you what he wants until last minute. At least that's what I perceived of him, you know. And just let you know, my ex was very like bad news. Okay, I don't want to get in detail of what type of bad news, because I don't think it's good for YouTube, but he was bad news. I'm just gonna say that. And I did told the girl about it, and my ex ended up calling me after I finished talking to the girl, saying, why did you tell her? Why did you tell her that this happened between us? Da 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 da. It's like, now she doesn't want to talk to me. He was just mad at me, saying all this stuff. And I was like, well, she asked and I delivered. So then he's like, oh, like this and that, and they started fighting. And then a month later passes by. It's like around his birthday, I think. And then he says that he wants to be, my mom literally is cooking up chilies right now. Oh, I hate when she does that. Why do Mexicans do that? Why y'all always cook chilies? Jesus. Okay, so then I end up saying, like, he ended up calling me and saying, hey, let's hang out as friends. My big dummy went as friends. He introduced me to absolutely all his friends as his friend, not as his ex, not as a girl he used to love for 5 years, as his friend. That broke my heart again, and I ended up just I keep torturing myself, honestly. It was just going back and forth, back and forth. Eventually 2 months later, I started actually opening myself up to dating someone else. I did went out with a guy. It didn't work out either, because he was just wanted, you know, that thing. So I ended up saying no, I don't want to do stuff like that.